It's your girl Scene, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm going to be answering what is probably my most asked question. So if you want to find out what it is, stay tuned.
TshirtChick.
T-shirtpreneurs, print squad, new timers, old timers, first timers, big timers. Welcome to the TshirtChick TV YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be answering a question to the best of my ability that I get a lot of people asking. The question that I'm going to be answering today is, what is the best heat press? Okay, over the years, I have used many different heat presses. I started my t-shirt business around 2007, 2008. And when I started out with a 15 by 15 Hicks swing away press. The reason that I purchased that press is because I was looking for the best price heat press that would last for a long time. Because my thing was, okay, when I try this out, if for whatever reason I don't like it, I can resell it. But if I was to get like something cheap, people may not really want to buy it, or it may be kind of risky because, you know, like some of those made in China presses, they don't last that long. And I wanted to get something from a trusted brand that has been around for a long time. So I went with the Hicks, and I used that press for several years before I actually upgraded. Okay, when I did upgrade, my second heat press was another Hicks, but I ended up having issues with that Hicks. That Hicks was the same Hicks that you see right here that I use in a lot of my videos now. This one is not the same one from then because I ended up sending that one back and the company refunded me. But the company, because I do YouTube videos, they wanted to, I guess, make sure that I was not having anything bad to say about their company. So they ended up sending me a brand new heat press, and I didn't even have to pay for this one. And they actually originally was letting me try it out and just review it, but they ended up never picking it up. So that's why I still have it here. And this heat press, it was actually my choice for this heat press. This was the second one that I purchased because I wanted to go bigger. Now, when you're first starting out, I recommend not getting anything smaller than a 15 by 15 unless you're going to be printing things that are real small. If you're going to be printing t-shirts, you want to get nothing smaller than a 15 by 15. Okay, so when I decided to go with the 16 by 20, it was because I wanted to be able to print bigger things, and I was interested in sublimation. Okay, so the Hicks heat press is one of my favorites. It is actually my favorite for when I got to do something quick, because it only takes about 10 minutes to heat up. And the other ones, all the other ones that I have, take at least 20-30 minutes to heat up. So after I purchased the blue Hicks Swingman 2020 16 by 20 that you see right in this video, I got the Heat Press Nation auto open drawer press. Now, after I purchased that first Hicks and ended up sending it back, I didn't have the blue Hicks because I ended up giving the 15 by 15 Hicks to my sister. I didn't have any Hicks heat presses. So that was why I went with the Signature Series auto open drawer, the 16 by 20 version. And when I got that heat press, you know, I really love the heat press because it's auto open. It helps you save so much time by, you know, you can start working on something, press that down, go and do something else, and then it's going to open by itself when it gets done. And also that's less wear and tear on you having to lift it up, because some heat presses, they can be hard to open, especially if you got high pressure. Now, that's one thing about that Hicks heat press, the blue one, the Swingman 16 by 20 I was talking about. It's got a spring-loaded handle on it, so when you open it, it's real easy to open. You don't have to worry about like having to pull up on it hard and stuff like that. Like once you get to a certain point, it opens the rest of the way by itself. Okay, so the Hicks is my favorite for the time that it takes for it to heat up. You can print things quickly with it because it don't take long. The Signature Series 16 by 20 auto open drawer press is my favorite because it opens by itself. And with the auto open drawer press, I did not get the version with that sure pressure. I don't even feel like you need the sure pressure because I have a video up, and I'll leave that for you right here so that you can check it out if you're interested in figuring out how to figure out the pressure if you don't have a pressure gauge. And you really don't need that. Once you get to doing it a little bit, you know what the pressure is. So you don't really need that sure pressure. So you can save a little money on that. The next heat press that I purchased was the Styles Hotronix Fusion. And this was actually the heat press when I first wanted to get in the t-shirt business that I wanted to purchase. And as you see, it has the slide out drawer, and it also has the swing away platen. So it's a slide out and swing away, just like the other one is auto open and a pull out drawer. That helps you stay as far away from the heating element as it can. And this one, it actually pulls out like super far. It pulls out so far that I don't even think it needs to pull out so far. I wish that it had stops. Like when it pull out, it kind of would stop at a certain point, because if you're trying to put shirts and stuff on it, sometimes if your body bump into it, it'll close it up, you know, it'll start it to sliding, like you're sliding it to close it up. And that kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. Another thing with the Styles heat press, this is one of the top presses. All of the big timers are using that heat press. It's kind of like a dream press. You know, it's got a good price tag on it, but that is for good reason. It's got a lot of features. It's got the interchangeable platens. I do have a video on that press. If you want to see all of that, I'll leave that up. Actually has two really awesome features. One of the features is that you can program different materials that you use, like different vinyls. Like if you do sublimation or any type of printing, you can have it automatically saved. You know, you can program it in, and that way you don't have to worry about setting the temp. You can just go and hit, okay, I'm using vinyl today. Okay, I'm doing sublimation today. Just click on it, and it automatically sets it up for you for the right temp and time. And the second thing is the interchangeable platens. And that is my favorite feature of that press, because it has those interchangeable platens. And if you need to print something small or a sleeve or different things like that, you don't have to worry about using things like the pressing pillows and stuff like that. You just switch out that platen. If you're going to be printing a bunch of sleeves, it's a whole lot quicker to do it that way instead of putting a pressing pillow in every shirt. The platens do not come with it. You do have to purchase them separately. I only have 2 platens, and both of them came with my press with the package that I purchased at that time. But they have sleeve platens, they have plate platens, they have like all different types of platens. Out of all 3 of those presses, the one that I would say that I use the most, I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, so when I have things that I need the smaller palette for, I use the Styles press. When I have things that I want to press quickly, or if I'm just doing HTV, which I'm usually only doing a few shirts when I'm doing HTV, other than that I'm screen printing, then I would use the Hicks for that. If I'm doing like a big order of sublimation shirts or something like that, I would use the auto open press. And also, as you guys know, I do have another large format heat press that I'm not really going to talk about in this video, because I recently did a video about that heat press. And if you want to see that, I'm going to try to leave it up for you right up here or down below so that you can check that out as well. All these heat presses that I talked about, except for that large format, you can purchase at Heat Press Nation. Right now, Heat Press Nation has an awesome sale going on. Y'all know it's getting close to the Christmas holidays. They actually have some refurbished presses on there if you don't mind purchasing something that was previously owned by someone else, where you can save money. So if you're interested, please check my links out down below this video. You can go on there and save some money. I'm also going to try to leave this coupon code that I had where you can save $10, because the heat presses are already, I think, like 20% off, and I do have a coupon code for like $10. I'm gonna try to leave that down there for y'all. So hopefully y'all, if you don't have a heat press, or if you're thinking about upgrading, you can check out Heat Press Nation, because they're having an awesome sale right now. And as it gets closer to Christmas, they'll probably have even more things on sale. You can pre-order the mug press that you saw me use in one of my videos. I'm gonna try to leave that up for you up here too. It's probably going to be a playlist of all the videos I talked about that you can click on, and you can go watch the video you want to watch about all the ones that I was talking about in this video. That's all I have for you. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and I hope to see you in another video. But until then, be blessed.